Now, even as President William Ruto lifted the 2018 logging ban to allow harvesting of mature trees in forests, the Forest Conservation and Management Law that governs the forest's harvesting rules prohibits the harvesting of timber in a state forest, provisional forest, a local authority forest, or a registered private forest without a valid license. And as Seth Olale reports, the existing law also states that the harvesting timber or bamboo shall only apply in a manner that does not cause unnecessary damage to the trees, the soil, or the resources in the felling area.
According to the general provision for harvesting timber as enshrined in the forest harvesting rules, no person shall harvest timber in a state forest, provisional forest, a local authority forest, or a registered private forest without a valid license. And that a person may harvest timber for the purposes of final felling, to harvest the final tree crop when the stand has reached the final felling age or the final felling diameter, selection thinning to improve the stand composition, growth conditions for the remaining stand, and the forest health, sanitary harvesting to remove pest, disease, wildlife or dead, wind-thrown and wind-broken trees or otherwise damaged trees. Reconstruction harvesting to cut down a non-productive stand or any other type of harvesting intended to establish and maintain the forest infrastructure, to shape forest landscape or transform the forest land for other uses. The Forest Conservation and Management Law that governs the forest harvesting rules also protects against damage to resources in the harvesting area and stipulates a licensee shall harvest timber or bamboo in a manner that does not cause unnecessary damage to the trees, soil or resources in the felling area. The Director of Kenya Forest Service may, where a licensee has caused unnecessary damage to the trees, soil or resources in the felling area, direct the licensee in writing to remedy the damage attributed to the licensee within a specified time. Where a licensee fells or removes timber, bamboo or any other forest produce that is not designated for cutting or removal under the harvesting license, the licensee shall be liable to pay such damages as may be assessed by the director. According to Chief Steward, Green Africa Foundation, Dr. Isaac Kalua, failure to adhere to the set rules will infringe on efforts made to conserve water towers in the country.
Essentially, what should inform the country, what should inform policy, is the status of our forests. And it cannot be informed by mere sight, by mere overflying. There must be a scientific process of doing this.
The 2018 ban on logging was imposed by the then President Uhuru Kenyatta's administration following complaints over forest mismanagement from environmental activists. Seth Olale, Citizen TV.